Hello, Teacher Sarah here. I just wanted to make another video follow up. In the past week I've gotten a bunch of questions through email, through social media about about SayABC, and I thought I'd also follow up for my first full week teaching with them. So first off, my first full week was awesome. I loved starting out my day, getting up, seeing these kids, eager to learn, excited to be there. So it was a great way to start my day, and it is definitely manageable for my full-time job. So that was definitely a plus. What else? Okay, questions I've been getting. So what is the pay? So there is a $15 base pay per lesson, and then you can also get up to $6 additional on top of that in incentives. So that's great. That's up to $21 per class, and each class is only 40 minutes. So in their time frame from 6 to 9, you can actually make more than you could at another company, which was something for me that was really exciting to see. Should I have to change jobs or something happen, I could bump up my availability to 9, and I could make more actually doing that. Another thing, okay, who books the classes? The company books the classes. So that for me was really intriguing, coming from a company that you had to market to parents to get bookings, and that can make it really hard for some people. So the company books your classes. The best shot is getting as many homerooms, so any consistent classes, is to open up your availability as far as you can in advance. They recommend up to 14 weeks. So that's what I did, and that's how I'm booked, for the entire month of May. If you're not really focused on the homerooms, it's not as necessary then, because there's still trials, you can still do subbing. But if you want that consistency, that's something that I did, and it's something I recommend if you want that set schedule. Okay, let me think. What else have I been asked? Is it like, what's the process like? Okay, so there's an interview. You do an interview after you submit your application. You're invited to an interview. You do an interview, and it's, you have questions with your interviewer. They ask you about your experience, could you do these hours? Do they work for you? Any certifications you have, what your degree is in, what your experiences are. And then you do kind of like a little mock/demo kind of class with them. So your interviewer pretends to be a young child, and you go over a lesson with them. The lesson is emailed to you prior to the actual interview, so you can go over and you can see the slides that are available. As of now, there are 3 different mini lessons included, and your interviewer may ask you which one do you want to do, or your interviewer just goes, okay, I want you to do this one, and so you go ahead and you do it. After that, they will follow up with you in an email if you passed, if you move on to the next stage, what's next. For me, my situation was a little different. I was actually told right there, okay, so let's keep going with what's next. What's next is they will sign you up for mentoring training. That is when you meet with a mentor in the platform. They go over what different buttons are and different features are in the platform, and how to contact help, how do you give reward cards, things like that, how to move your students. One thing I found very interesting is in their platform, you look like you're backwards. So it looks like what's behind you is switched, is flipped around. But to the kids, it doesn't look that way. To you, it does, but to the kids, it doesn't. So you have mentoring. There is also like some files that you can go through on the that you have to go through on the platform before mentoring, I believe. That you go through, more information about using the platform, things like that. And then you are scheduled for an evaluation class. Now this is a class with real students. For me, I was so excited that, my evaluation class, what they were going to assess me on was with real students. I've been with, another company where it's just, you do it either with an interviewer or you do it with no one there. And it was great to actually show that like you can perform when put into the situation to perform. So you have your evaluation class and they'll email you typically within like 2 business days. For me, it was on a Friday morning, so I didn't hear until Monday morning, which, I mean, considering with the time difference and everything, totally understandable. Like to hear back at that time. And they'll either offer you a position, or sometimes if they feel like you could be the right fit but you were having a hard time with that first class, they'll offer you a second evaluation class. So I mean that's pretty much it when it comes to the hiring process. For me, it was so smooth sailing. I felt like I couldn't even blink, and bam, I was ready to go. And I felt super prepared because of the mentoring and the materials that they had us go through, and having the evaluation class, because I knew what I was doing on my first day of teaching, and I could always go into and preview all of my classes too. You can, as soon as they're scheduled and they're booked, you can go in there and look at them, and that was amazing. I mean, I have been on every day. I can check the night before, I could check days before. So that was great. So far, I've had nothing but positive experiences with them. If I've had questions, they've gotten back to me. I've gotten bookings right away. So yeah, I just, had to get on, tell you guys some more about it, and, answer any more questions. Like I said last time, if you have any more questions, feel free to comment down below. I will include my full name if you would like for me to be your referral teacher, and I can help you through the process. I will also include my email. So should you decide to use me as a referral, you can just shoot me a quick email. I think that's it for now, but I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye!